Yo, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best warm-up routine for Fortnite. If you are looking to improve in Fortnite and you are gonna be having a long grind session, then in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best ways to warm up properly in Fortnite. So if you do enjoy these type of videos and you do want to support me, the best way to do it is to use my code Witeout in the item shop. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Warming up is a very important aspect when you want to see improvement in something, especially before playing in tournaments. Not warming up can make your whole day frustrating since you haven't regained your muscle memory from the previous days of playing. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be going over the best strategies to maximize your warm-up so you can play to the best of your ability. I won't be showing any third-party softwares such as Kovacs or any other aim trainers. Everything I say in today's video will come straight from Fortnite. For this routine, I will be going over the best methods to warm up all of your mechanics. But if you guys want to see fast improvement and want to start placing in tournaments, then I suggest you to take advantage of No Boast right now because it is completely free for the rest of the month. I was working on this video in the beginning of the month, then I did take a break, so this is the last week of it being free. They now have new interactive workshops for you to learn more and to analyze from top coaches, which will increase your game sense. If you do have tournaments that are coming up soon, then they will give you a personalized training routine for that tournament. They do have exclusive content made by pros. As I said in the beginning, this is free, so not taking advantage of this will be a complete wasted opportunity. So to start off this warm-up routine, what I like to do is go into Raiders Mechanics training map. And I focus mainly on 4 different things, which I am going to show you guys, with the first being my crosshair. Having good crosshair placement is very crucial when it comes to building, editing, and even aiming, so it does impact all of your mechanics. So in this part of the map, you guys can practice optimal edits for your crosshair. This is similar to aim training but for building. To make the most use out of this, you don't want to just stand in one spot. You want to move around and also practice editing in tight spaces because those edits are what's most important. Now moving on, still in Raiders Mechanics map, the next thing I like to work on is peak shots. If I had to answer what one of my weaknesses would be, then this is it. Taking smart and optimal peaks for different situations can be the difference in taking any damage and winning more fights. The good thing about this section of the map is that there is an orb that acts similar to an actual person. What I mean by that is, if you're exposed to the orb, you'll start taking damage. If you're constantly taking damage, then you're doing something wrong. You want to make sure you're focusing on your right hand peaks so you don't take as much or even no damage when you get in game. Practicing this every day will 100% improve your peak shots, which will also improve your fighting skills to help you survive more fights. So the next thing I like to focus on in this map is the piece control tunnels. I don't do all of the tunnels when I use this map, but I like to do at least 2 or 3 of these. It doesn't matter which one you pick, you can even choose a random tunnel to do. But you want to start off slow, making sure you're using your piece control correctly in these tunnels. Then as you start to understand them more, you can speed up to try to complete them as fast as possible. So now moving on to the next part of this warm-up routine, we have an aim training map that I've shown a couple of times on the channel. What I usually do on this map is I go into the shotgun section to warm up. The cool part about this map is that there is a moving barrier which you guys have to dodge and move away from while shooting. This is because in game you won't just be standing still while you're in a fight. This factor can also improve your movement while fighting. You guys can also check out the SMG and all of the other sections in this map, but I believe I have something better to improve that. So the next aim training map that I have for you guys is also created by Raider. This is his solo aim training map. I did mention that I wasn't going to involve any third-party softwares like Kovacs, so this is one of the best replicas to Kovacs. For this part of the routine, we're going to be working on our SMG tracking. And the perfect section for this is revolve tracking. This scenario is literally Kovacs in Fortnite. In this scenario, you need to focus on your mouse control, which you will improve if practiced consistently. This will also improve your smoothness over time so your aim isn't as shaky. This drill might not be as easy for beginners, but it is worth a try. There is a lot more sections in this map, so you guys can check out this map. But for this routine, I'm only using this section. For the last creative map to warm up, we are going to be using another Raider map that he just recently made, which is his 1v1 realistic box fights. Now this map is going to be very useful because you won't be facing as many low skilled players like in other maps. Most players who are using this map are trying to improve, just like you. The best part about this map is that there is no waiting in between fights. After you finish a round, you can keep going up to as many rounds as you want. So it is like having infinite 1v1s. Some of you guys might know this, but rematch GG is gone, which is the reason why I didn't include realistic 1v1s. But it is still a good map to use. But if you want the best practice in this map, then I suggest you to go into any scrim discords in your region to find players to 1v1. If you don't know any discords, then there are plenty of videos to find for your region. But doing this will maximize the amount of practice you get when you're facing someone as skilled as you. So now that you're done playing creative, you guys can head into arena. I know that playing arena can be very frustrating, especially playing solos, but playing solo arena for an hour or two every day is going to improve your fighting skills. You don't just want to hide or even sit in a box because that is just wasting your time. The only reason why you should be playing for placement is if you're trying to get into champs. The season is nearly over, so there is no point of doing that. What I am saying is that you don't have to brainlessly fight everyone, but taking a couple of fights per game will help you improve. So the best ways to take fights besides off-spawn fights is by going into the dead side of the map to lower your chance of getting third-partied. And now for the last part of this video, if you guys are struggling with your endgames and you're getting bad placements, then you need to be putting most of your time into customs. There are scrims and scrim ladders being hosted every single day, and now that the summer is very close, scrims will be getting more stacked. As obvious as this sounds, you don't just want to be playing in them, you want to actually try to win them. Once you win a scrim ladder, you'll be getting invited to a private scrim server to get better scrim practice, but this isn't as easy as it sounds. This is one step to getting out of open scrim servers. So that is the end of the video. If this video did help, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. The best way to support me is to use my code Witeout in the item shop. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Ran away from the past and the nonsense, tired of toxic